Hiya guys, John Moore with you again. Janice again, here again. Anyway, we'll give the update on the JU87G-1 Stuka tank buster from Academy. It's in 1/72nd scale, and this is the second update on it. And I have the construction part of it finished. So we'll just take away the box. Or the box lid, and we left with a little square of paper. Anyway, we'll bring out me painting twirl the whirl, and that's basically it. That's the construction of it done. The canopy's only dry fitted. I've been looking at this canopy, and it's a case of I don't have a mask set for it. In a way, even if I did, I'd probably go blind trying to fit it. So I'm gonna do kind of hand painting on it. How I'm going to manage it, I just don't know, but I'll have to do something with it. It's such a small bloody size. I mean, you've got a choice. You've got that canopy. Yep, clear, John. You've got that canopy, or you've got this one. No, it's the same canopy. It's just this one is in pieces, so you could have, say, sections open and things. The cockpit itself, it isn't exactly extremely detailed or anything like that. So by putting the canopy on, I'm not really losing that much by if you can't see perfectly through the canopy or not. Where did I put it now? It's clear, I can't find it. There we go. Let's just be careful slipping it on, because you got to slip it on over the two guns at the back. But even at that, like, you know, it's not bad. Like I said, it's just down to how I bloody well paint it. We'll give it a go anyway. We'll give it a lash. I have all the photographs up to this stage uploaded onto the ISM forum, and let's just have a little close look at it and what I think of the construction side of the kit, and which is basically the kit, because anything after that has nothing to do with Academy. It's down to you, or me in this case. But for construction purposes and the Academy kit itself, excellent, absolutely excellent. I've no reference to go on apart from the other little Corsair I did, which was also an Academy kit, which was also very, very good. These are all new tool Academy kits. They're recessed panel lines. They're not deep gouges like the Airfix, and all the parts fit nicely. Really do, they fit nicely. I mean, like in the last one I explained about the wing roots, there was no gaps, no filling to be done whatsoever. With filling, the only places I did fill in a couple of places. As you see, I did a little bit along the top there. It didn't really need that much of it. Just it was leaving the line. Underneath, I had a tiny little bit here, and along that little seam up here, just another little tiny bit. You can see the line, but it's all nice and smooth, so hopefully that will, when the base coat goes down, you won't be able to see that. And I had another tiny little bit, which I have to do the sanding on yet, is just at the front there. It left a kind of a little divot in there at this side, so that's got to be fixed. As you can see, the guns are slide molded, so they're quite nice. They fit in so nicely. The only fiddly, oops, daisy. John just broke off half the fiddly bits. He broke off one of them yet. freaking bloody idiot. I'm lucky enough that I do have a spare one of the ones that I broke off. There's one of them, that's what I broke off, one of them, and it comes with two. They're probably expecting you to break it off. But I can't bloody well find it. Fake it anyway. Anyway, that little pin was what was in there. I'm always breaking off little bits and pieces, aren't I? Anyway, they were the only little fiddly bits. Let me get me pointy stick out, that will do me. All these little things here, they were the only really fiddly ones, and even at that, the locator marks for them were perfect. They sat in perfect. Perfect. Yippee. Yahoo. Anyway, so like I said, no fit issues. Lots of little clean up and things like that, you know, making things sure the parts are nicely cleaned off and stuff. So, you know, on a piece that size, it was quite fiddly, and I just took my time on it. And it's after, I mean, construction wise, that is absolutely beautiful. Big hole there, but there's a piece of glass to go into that. And it's lovely. It really is. It's very nice. It's a lovely little kit. So, like I said, that's where I am with the construction. Construction finished. Next step is the painting guide for it. I've decided to do this scheme here. So we'll zoom in on this. We'll have a little look. I said we'll zoom in on it. There we go. It gives you two schemes. It actually only gives you one camouflage scheme. It's the exact same on both sides. Double checked all that. Even I checked all the little angles and things. Just the exact same. It's only the marking options that are different. The marking options I'm going for is this one. One of the chap of flown by HPTM. I don't know what that abbreviation is. Hauptmanführer or whatever, or something like that. It's Hans Ulrich Rudel, who I've actually heard of for some weird reason. It's in there in the back of the old brain box there somewhere. I remember coming across his name at some stage. Apparently he's over 500 tank kills. This Rudel chap. There's a little bit of a write-up on it here on the thing. So if you want to get that down, we get it all in shot. Now, if you want to pause your screen, you can at that and read all that. I've already read, and I'm not going reading it out. So it's up to you. If you want to read it, you can read it. It's all there for you anyway. That's down on the instructions for that. So if you wanted to read that, just go back and pause it. There's tons of little decals to go onto it, and we've got basically it's just three colours. There's the two-tone camouflage and the colour for underneath. So my next step is I'm going to give it a base coat or shadow coat, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it wouldn't be the base coat, it would be a shadow coat or an undercoat. I'm going to give it the old NATO black and highlight some areas and things like that, and then we'll go on with the actual camouflage for this. As regards a base for it, I'm going to do something really, really small. I'm trying to get my hands on a few little bits and pieces for it, and so far I'm not having the best of luck finding them. So I'm asking for a little bit of help here. If somebody can find one, or even let me know who make it. Do you know what I mean? Who make what I'm looking for? And what I'm looking for is in 1/72 scale. I'm looking for either a refueling truck or even a Kubelwagen, you know, or even a truck, a German truck, cargo truck, anything like that. I'm also getting, I haven't decided yet whether to go for the Airfix or the Heller set of US or of Luftwaffe personnel. I'm going to use 2 or 3 of them, and this is the base that I'm going to use it on. It's just a piece of plastic, and what it is actually, it's we've probably all, most of us probably got them for Christmas. Excuse the big noise now, and I've already painted over a bit of it. But what it is a Ferrero rocker box, or a Ferrero Rocher, as the more educated amongst us would like to call it, you know, the Ferrero Rochers. But anyway, it's the Ferrero rocker box, and I'm going to sort of upturn it, not use that bit. I'm going to use this bit here. I'm just going to upturn it. I'm going to just spray it. It's got a nice little lip on it. So I'm just going to say, have the, you know, the plane there. Like I said, if I could get a truck, a refueling truck, or a Jeep even. I don't want it too big. But any of the trucks I've found, I've seen that are in 172. I can't find a German truck in 172. Literally can't find a German truck in one. Oh, there's the piece I broke off. Right. I can't find a truck in 172. Definitely can't find a refueling truck. I found a couple of British ones, American ones, loads of that kind of stuff. But when it comes to a German truck or a refueling truck in 172, and I can't even find a set of Kugelwagen type set. I remember at one stage seeing, no, I'm going back years and years when I was a young fella. It was, and I can't remember who did it. It was probably Airfix or Matchbox, even going back that far. If any of you remember the old Matchbox kits, I think they were fabulous, because you came with a model and a little kind of a diorama base that was sort of included with them. They were amongst the first ones I made, which would have been, I'd have been about 10 or 11, so it would have been around, what, 1975, 1976, giving away my age there. But anyway, I used to love them, and I do remember making a little Kugelwagen, a little German Kugelwagen, as a kid. And now, I know that if I made that as a kid, it had to be in 172, because there's no way, I've never made a 175 or a 135 as a kid. I made them as adults and things, as an adult. I never made them as a young fella. So if anybody out there knows of a company that do a 172 scale German, either fuel truck, or just even an ordinary truck, or a Jeep set, you know, the Kugelwagen type Jeep set thing, and I can have a couple of figures, say 2 or 3 figures. I think they, like some of these kits, that's why I want to check out whether to go for the Heller or the Airfix, because I want to pilot. I want 2 pilots, sort of say standing there, or even so we're standing over by the Jeep or something, with guys working away in the plane. And that's the little idea for that tiny little base, and I think it would be a lovely little idea. But like I said, I do need the thing. Otherwise, I'll be just going for the plane with a couple of figures from the Luftwaffe personnel set, and I would like to have another vehicle in there. But anyway, that's the build so far. That's about as far as I am on it. I've got to stick that little thing back on. I'll push it there, and I believe it at that for you. So wasn't too long a video, 13.5 minutes, most of it bullshit and rambling. But anyway, lads, if you like the video and if you like what I'm doing, stick a like on it, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed for more future stuff. Also, if you're a beginner modeler and you're just starting out, there's two videos being done, or series of videos is being done at the moment. Brett G is doing a series of videos for beginners, and Ivan the Northern Modeler, he's also doing a series of beginner, step-by-step, pure beginner videos on, you know, getting into modelling. Ivan's is a little bit more basic than Brett's. Brett is showing you, say, starting off from scratch and doing things the right way from start. Do you know what I mean? Which, for some people, it might be perfect, and other people, it might be just a bit too intense. Whereas Ivan's way is a fabulous idea. It's kind of making models like we did as a kid, whereas you just chomp them off the sprue, no cleaning up, no nothing, just take off anything that's too big basically. But sanding and all that kind of stuff, don't worry about it. And you'll end up with a nice kit. And he's using the Airfix kits, and they come with a brush and glue and all that. And he's actually going to use the brush that was included, the paints that are included, and the glue, that old-fashioned glue. So best of luck, Ivan, on that one anyway. So anyway, lads, if you're a beginner, check out those two channels. I will have the link below in the box to both those. If you're more experienced, then yeah, you'll watch my videos and other people's videos. There's loads out there, absolutely loads out there. There's most of ye have your own videos and things. So anyway, that's my update. That's my my bullshit over and done with for until my next pile of verbal diarrhea. Okay, lads, catch you up in the next one. Enjoy it. Enjoy your modelling, and most importantly, build something.